Let's jump into this. Today's video is meant to be for insurance. This is about our insurance, why we're going to be living abroad. When you're looking for insurance for living abroad, you have to use the term nomad or expat insurance. It took me a while to figure this out. So I was watching YouTube videos and I was searching online for insurance. I was even using a VPN to go into Vietnam and search for insurance, and it was a really hard thing to find. Vietnam is a communist country and insurance is state run, so they don't really have private insurance companies. I did finally find one. But if you use the search terms nomad insurance or expat insurance, you'll be able to find one. So I'm not going to go into detail on any of them except for the first one. I'll give you a couple little details because I like that one. It's called Safety Wings. Safety Wings is the one that Anna and I decided we're actually going to go with. And we'll jump over to their page really quickly here. Oh, good. I'm on the whole page already. So this is the whole page. So it is $40 for 4 weeks, and that's per person. So it's 4 weeks, not a month. So do remember that you are going to pay an extra couple of days worth of insurance by the end of each year. Now, the price that's the price for ages, I believe, 15 to 39. I'm 40, so mine is a bit higher. Anna's is going to be at the $40 rate. And let's go ahead and see. Yes. Oh, sorry. Ages 10 to 39. So for my age, moving this calculator up to age 40, it's going to be 64.68 for 4 weeks. So that puts ours at 104.72. Yeah, 104.72 because Anna's was 40.04. This insurance also covers COVID-19, which is great because travel insurance was taking a while to get that figure out what they were covered, what they weren't. This is now covered in it. So the Nomads insurance is covered in it. One of the things that I really like about this insurance is I have coverage when I go home. So for the Americans watching this is more of a big deal for us than for others. My wife is Aussie, so when my wife goes home, it doesn't matter for her. She's on Australian soil. Does not matter. She can go ahead and get it. She'll be covered for insurance, period. When I go home, I have to pay somebody to be covered for insurance. So it's great that this insurance does cover you for while you're at home. However, it only covers incidentals and it only covers you for a short amount of time. Oh, here it is. Is there any coverage provided while I'm in my home country? And I'll highlight this for you guys. So how this works is every 90 days with Safety Wings, you can go ahead and get 15 days of at-home coverage for the U.S. And if you're outside, if you don't live in the U.S., it's 30 days of coverage. So if you have the insurance for 6 months, you can go home for a month and you'll be covered. You don't have to buy any kind of gap insurance. We call the most popular one in the U.S. is Cobra, and it's crazy expensive. So you don't have to buy Cobra for a month to go home. There's quite a few questions. You can go through the FAQs, and I recommend that you do so when picking an insurance policy. Make sure it's going to line up for your needs. Really quickly, jumping back to our Excel sheet here, I'll go over the other one. So World Nomads is just like the Safety Wings. You sign up quarterly though. I could not find a deductible listed. Oh, the deductible for if you look up here, the deductible for Safety Wings was $250, and there's a $250,000 limit. So it's not bad. It's not the highest. If you look at this one here, World Nomads, they do theirs. You have to put in your actual dates. With Safety Wings, you just pay every 28 days. This one you put in your travel dates, and they'll give you a pricing. It's $80 to $240 a quarter. And that's depending on their two packages that they offer for your nomad travel or for expats. That travel, theirs is really good. They have crazy high limits, and this might be something you want to get if you're a bit older or if you have higher medical costs normally. So that's something you want to look at. And they have a fact sheet on everything. If you just click their plan, I think it was a rather long document, but you can read through it and make sure you have everything you want in there. So the next one, international insurance, one right here that I'm highlighted. This is a brokerage firm. So they had 5 companies listed. Cigna was one of them. Geo Blue, which is Blue Shield Blue Cross. I didn't know the name had changed. That's the insurance I currently have here in the U.S. Find a quote or anything for this because if you're from the U.S., you know that if you put your information into an insurance brokerage firm, you're going to get phone calls and emails forever. So I did not put my information in there. So you guys will have to look that one up yourself. The next one down here is Pacific Prime. I believe this is Pacific Prime, I believe, is the insurance company. However, they seem to be a regional for Asia. I put in my country of Vietnam, and they gave me some pricing. It was a little harder to navigate. That would be one I'd probably call someone to speak with. But I did put in a deductible because you got to choose your deductible. So I put it down at $100, and then it came out to $71 a month. So it's not horrible. Again, this would be one that you want to go and investigate yourself. And the last one here is Vietnam Insurance Corporation. So I believe this is an in-country private insurance program. It was listed on the Australian embassy site as a recommendation for their citizens if they happen not to have picked up travel insurance before leaving the country. You should, of course, have your insurance before you leave the country. Doesn't matter if you're paying for an extra couple of days or an extra week. It's not that big of a deal. It's better to be insured from the time you leave your front door to the time you arrive at your new front door. So this one was a bit harder to navigate. It seems like they have a lot of services, though. If you just click on the website, you can look at their maps at their regional locations. It is in country, so it's a very good choice to actually take a look at and explore. I think that was it. Let me jump back really quickly, make sure. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we missed anything. I think that was the only FAQ in this one I wanted to go through. So yeah, go ahead and take a look at all your insurance options. I made this in Excel because I make everything in Excel. And at the last moment, I realized that I probably should have made it in Google Docs so I can just add one link for you guys. So what I did is I copied it, I made a Google Links doc, and I'll go ahead and put that link in the description for you. So you can just click on that, and then you'll have all the links to each of the sites. Again, I didn't go into detail on a lot of them because we already chose we're going to go with Safety Wings. And after we've been there 6-8 months, we'll go through and review this again inside, let you guys know if we stayed with them or if we decide to move on to another insurance. Thanks. I'll see you guys next time.